Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of Feed the Beast OceanBlock 2, where I've already got as a start world here. I had already started it, recorded the intro here, completely lagged up, crashed. The seed I'm using is capital Y and T lowercase s1. That's the seed I'm using here. So let's get loaded in here and all right, it is loading up the terrain. As I was saying, this is a 1.21 Minecraft mod pack, so it's a brand new mod pack. We're here on an island. I'm exploring this island. Interesting seat. Make campfires. Use campfires as the seat. Okay, somebody got their head cut off. All right. So yeah, I was wanting to play a newer mod pack for the next pack right after the Project Architect, and so this came up in discussion. And I wonder, can I reach that? Nice. Maybe. Haha. Cheating method. Okay. Watch where you're standing. All right. And one person was like, yeah, she should play the OceanBlock too. So here we are. Let's see here. Which one we want to go with? Familiar life pod? No, it doesn't look like my type of life pod. It reminds me too much of that water game. Yeah, Subnautica, that is it. I think we'll go with the escape pod. I like that. I like the escape pod. If you guys can't hear, that is the editor, the better half, the Crimson Fury, the other half of the Core Coven. If you join the Discord, so let's choose that base. We'll go with the one base. All right. So we've got an interesting base here. Frank, that's, of course, I'll gladly take that. Just looking around, seeing if there's anything underneath this water before we look at the quest book. What's this? Ooh, a shulker box. Okay. That's not a good location for it. It is right there. I don't know how we're going to get this. I want that shulker box before we go on. All right, we've got 10 XP already. Don't know what we did, but we did something. Tips and tricks, elevator, snad. Oh, I love snad. Snad's in this pack. Okay, that's cool. Faster building, construction sticks. Okay, that's cool, so we don't have builders 1. Yes, I can get off of this water and go into the air. Angel blocks are in here. Building gadgets. That's a nice mod pack. Tool belt. Okay. Okay. So we've got on a stick pack. Carry on. Okay. So we have carry on. So let's go into options here. Controls, keybinds, carry. Carry is not set. How about left control it? Looks like it's conflicted with something. How about button 5? Okay, button 5 is free, so let's go down here where this is at. Okay, we can't just up and carry that. The thing is right below this. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get past this before we lose air. I want to make sure our air doesn't completely run out.
Alcor,
Yes.
do your viewers know that it could really, really help your channel grow if they hit subscribe, like the video, and share it with their friends?
If you guys did not hear, the editor just remind me to tell you guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Also, hop on over to the Twitchies. It's also free. You can follow over there.
And hop over to the Twitch and follow us over there as well. So, yeah. My editor has been yelling at me for a little bit to start doing that type of stuff. Let you guys remember that. That's why you might hear her from time to time pipe up and remind me to say something about that to you guys. Anyway, we're hammering through this slab here. Hopefully, once we get through this slab, we can get to that block. Please, please, please let me get to the box. I want to get to the box while I still can breathe. Okay, I'm going to have to go into the water to get this box, but at least I can be on top of it while I'm doing this. And hopefully it doesn't drift off into the water too far. Okay, we're hurting. That hurts, but we've got us the box. Okay. That is a very useful item. Now let's go through some of these quests here. Carry on's in here. I don't know why we couldn't carry on. Time on a pouch. Ooh, Nautilus shells, blocks of gold raw, or okay. Frame blocks is in here. I like frame blocks. I learned about them in the previous one. Twerk to work. If you hold a hoe in either hand and spam the crouch, you can speed the growth of nearby crops.
Question.
Okay, so that's interesting.
You learned about those in the previous what?
The framed blocks.
In the previous what?
The previous pack.
What pack was that?
The previous pack was the one we just finished. Project Architect 2. You can watch the entire playlist. Available now if you didn't know. I went all the way to the creative stuff. Anyway, let's just focus on this pack now. So we're opening up this crate here. Getting some bamboo, salmon, and a enchantment lure 1. I wonder if I could actually add that to the fishing rod. All right, let's get some of these bricks here. Would like to get more. Wait a second. We're that close to an island? where we crashed down at. Can we swim over to that island? Maybe we'll make that entire island over here our base. Instead of this, well, abandoned life pod. And maybe get some interesting stuff going quicker here. Okay, I see dripstone underneath. That's kind of neat. Some glass blocks right there. Another crate. Alright, so let's see here. I know there's one of the crash. Okay, we've got the broken comm link, a map, and we will go with healthy veggies. You know, you gotta eat your veggies. Ship comm link will be working on that. Cruising the depths. Lost comm link. Oh, okay. That just gives us a replete. It wants us to make a crafting table. And since we're on this island, okay, so it's got 𝐷𝘰𝐼𝐻 in this, and we don't have to have something special for the 𝐷𝘰𝐼𝐻. Grass seeds, that's useful. Some dirt, jungle leaves. Ooh, there is a box up there. Let's take some of these guys here. How about we also make a crafting table on a stick? Just because, you know, it's so much easier. And we'll go up here. Get this. What is preventing you from breaking apart completely? All right. Ah! Alright, I don't see anything else up there, but we did get some jungle saplings, so that's going to help us out. And I think we want to make a pair of shears, and I'm not sure, do we have wooden shears in here? Flint. Okay, so we have flint shears, and trying to see ways of us getting flint. I don't see any flint right away, so yeah, I like this little island, but I'm not sure. I think we should stick with the pod. Maybe. I might actually come back here, but I'm going to take this sand here. Definitely. And go over here and explore this raft that I see over there. Let's put this on our hot bar to eat. There we go. We're gonna hop over the water, looking silly running pretty much. But that's kind of cool that we have an island close by. I've not seen that. We've got something glowy down there underneath the water. And I know we don't want to go underneath the water until we've got a suit to wear, so. What do we get? We got a roller. And Luck of the Sea 1. And some cobblestone. Let's good, I guess. We'll grab some more of this charcoal here. Let's see here. Is there anything else on this ship? I don't see anything else here. We have that one boat there. Let's go over here. I'm trying to find a few odds and ends. Investigate these boats a little bit with you guys. I might have to make me just a boat. I wonder, is a boat going to be that hard to make? Just all depends if we can... Ah, we got some flint here. Okay. So we got some flint. And I think if you right or left click these guys, we're going to highlight them all. We get string. Yep. There we go. Getting some string. Bash open some of these crates here. Double check. Oh, of course it didn't recognize us getting that one crafting table. All right, there we go. This tells us about flint and flint shears. It tells us to get some string and a bamboo raft. Super easy. It's gonna make our life getting around these waters a little bit easier if I don't keep falling on the ground or into the water. All right, so we've got us those banners. Should have enough stuff to get a water strainer. And let's build a bamboo raft. Okay, and we'll set up to get a strainer. We got the sapling, got wood already. Pieces of hope. Let's... You know what? I think we definitely want to make that boat our home. So what it wants us to do is make a raft out of these items right here to get us a bamboo raft. I'm just trying to make sure we don't have stuff that we don't need. You know what? We don't need those. All right, small crate right here. We got some carrots. Green barrel. Let's, I brought the shulker box for one reason, and that is inventory management. We've got pretty much an entire inventory space because of that. A birch table and cobblestone, maybe XP, I think is what we got. Okay, so let's go this way. Okay, there's our little island. Yeah, I think we'll do the island over the drop pod, making a base off of the drop pod. But, I mean, it's super close still to the drop pod in case we need anything from there. But, yeah, I really like this. It gives us some grass, gives us some stone here, gives us a nice little campfire to start with, a little bit of a jump start. But now it wants us to make this strainer here, which we need 5, 10, 15 string, and I think we only have 10 string, right? Yeah, we don't have 15, but with that, yeah, right, that it gives us enough. So let's take these out of here and make a spruce strainer. So we'll open up the crafting table. It requires us to make some strainers, 3 of them. Balance. All right, we've got the 3 cloth meshes, which gives us the spruce water strainer. And I think if we just stick it right here, yeah, we'll get pebbles and stuff from it. Great way of expanding the base. Different types of pebbles. And I'm not sure. Use. Yeah, okay. So 4 of these will turn into 1 cobblestone. Fantastic. Fantastic. So let's just gather up some of this. These quests that we've completed. And I'm going to start completing these quests on stream for you guys. So, like, if it's a multi-thing item, you know what we're picking and everything. Checking the time of the episode so far. So now, wood sieves, a cloth mesh, and a bucket or a bowl. Okay, we can do a bowl. So one of the things we're going to need is a wood sluice, a bowl to get water. We'll see here in just a second. But we're also going to need some string, so I am looking close by for boats that have string. Didn't we leave string on the one close by the shuttle? One of the things I will probably do between episodes is clear up boats that are close by. Go exploring some boats. All right, there we go. Get back over to our little island. I need to figure out how to clear up those up there. Left shift to get off the boat. And we need a string. Sluice here. And I think that is everything that we need for this. Cloth mat. Didn't we get the cloth mesh? Okay, I don't understand this, why this isn't completing. If ever this happens while you're playing this, you can open up land, allow commands. think this is how it's done. It's how it used to be done when you made mod packs. Click that, and I think it's right. Okay. Yeah, you gotta click the pencil there. Right click this, and you can complete instantly ones that haven't been done. All right, so like it's to help you out here in case you get stuck. Apparently that's not registering that we have this. So I don't know. Anyway, let's see here. They want us to garden. Make a chest. That's a good quest to do. And I am enjoying this pack so far. What is your guys' viewpoint on this pack so far? Are you enjoying this pack? You have any suggestions, any advice? Leave it in the comments down below. It will most definitely help me out. Yeah, let's see here. How much stones do we have? 28, 29. Let's toss. Can we put this back in here? No, we can't put it back in. And a hammer. One of the things it wants us to make. Because this is definitely needed for base building. It's the ability to hammer stuff down, get some gravel, get some oh, okay, so what it's saying is we can take this, put it in here, make a compressed cobblestone, place the cobblestone down and hammer that, and yeah, we get 9. Okay, so that's a fast way of doing that. So next we need to sluice for resources. And if you look here, we can get iron, copper, tiny coal, flint, tin, lead, and osmium by sluicing gravel through cloth mesh and water. So what we need to do is take our chest here. I want to place this on the water front here. So what I'm going to do is set the wood sluice that way. Put the chest right there. Put the cloth mesh into that. Put gravel. Do we need to put water into it first? Take some water. Most definitely take water. It's going to take a lot of this to process. There we go. We got 5 buckets. And we stick 1 gravel in. Get flint. It sluices down here, goes right into there. See, we got tin, copper, and lead. So this is one of the few things I'm going to be doing between episodes and airdrop. 103 blocks south. Oh, over there. was going to wrap up here, but they decided to send us our very first airdrop. So let's back out. If you guys are enjoying this, like I said, leave a comment down below what you're enjoying about this. If you're playing this pack as well, let me know what one you took, and let's left shift to get out of here, and chest. So, oh, an elevator, a building gadget. So we're already up to the races on getting a building gadget. I'll gladly also take this chest here. An industrial alarm. Certus quartz dust, okay. An unassembled PCB, so we have pneumatic craft in here. Some carrots, a barrel, fermenting, wait, actual additions? Oh, it's that mod. I love that mod. I haven't seen that mod in ages. A laser node, that's kind of neat. Another industrial alarm. Sourceberry pie and a diamond stick. Diamond sticks are going to be our friends. Let's see here. What can we get rid of on us? You know what? We do not need that coal. Or that. You know what? I said we don't need the stones. We learned about that. And let's see here. Can we get this wool, please? It's gonna save us a lot of headache trying to get from getting wool. This cobble. Yep. Okay, bye. You know what? We'll come back for the rest of this. I'll come back once I organize stuff over on the island. If you guys are enjoying this series, please hit that like button, follow, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Help me out. Let me learn from you guys. I will see you guys in the next episode. And until then, later, Gators.